Now here's a few ideas to get started. I mean, what about making colour collections? Favourite colours? Bring in something which has your favourite colour from home. What about just collections of reds? All the kinds of different reds you might be able to find. Use a camera. Don't just collect stuff. How about greens? Just look at the greens from this photograph of an English courtyard garden. Extraordinary number of different greens. Browns. Oh my gosh, that's one of my favourites because the shades, the varieties of brown just go on and on and on. How about having a colourful clothes day where everyone wears their most colourful clothes? I mean, that could be for the youngest children, of course, but all this applies to children of any age. So how can we give control of or agency to children? Well, by showing them how they can mix colours, how they can create their own colours. This is how I might set up a colour mixing painting session with children. Ask them to experiment. Just ask them to mix a red and a yellow together to see what happens. And of course, as they get more practiced, the varieties of colours they can create. If you mix red and yellow together and then you add a little bit of blue, what happens? If you go far enough, it'll turn brown, and so on and so on and so on. Once children are understanding and experiencing and practicing mixing their own colours, and by the way, just overlaying pastels, soft pastels, can have an exciting effect for children. Yes, after mixing colours, you can go on to observe colours. How about opening up a piece of fruit? Whoa, can you possibly mix the colours that you can see? This might be a bit of a cliche, but for the youngest children, cutting open some fruit and looking at all the colours, or vegetables of course, and looking at all the colours inside can be really quite an exciting thing. After that, children can do all sorts of more sophisticated things, especially as they get older. You know, how about just exploring how to create, in this case with oil pastels, all the kinds of different greens that you can see in the natural world around you, because you are going to go on to make a landscape drawing or painting perhaps using a variety of different greens. I think introducing children to taking control of colour and appreciating the extraordinary richness of colour around them is a great first step in any art experience. The point of this approach to colour is to give children agency. How can they create their own colours? How can they delight in the richness of the millions, billions probably, of varieties of colour there are in our incredible world?